Oh, well, I've not done one of these before, but I feel as though we need to talk. So, these last few weeks have been very interesting. Uh, Channel's booming again. That's always great. We are doing boys content, Star Wars Acolyte, and we're doing Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones just started on Sunday. So far, I'm absolutely loving the boys content. I'm also loving the community in the boys content. Everybody's dropping in, having a super good time. However, however, it would seem as though I have ended up on the shit list of both the Game of Thrones community and also the Acolyte community. And when I say the shit list, I'm talking about I am somehow on the shit list of both spectrums of those shows in particular, where I've got the this show is absolutely horrible because it's being led by a woman, people that hate me. And then I'm also on the side of the you don't understand the nuances of Star Wars, people that also fucking hate me. And then of course there are the Game of Thrones purists who if you've ever seen The Grinch, when I say I loathed entirely. Like when I say I loathe them, I loathe y'all with a passion. And what I mean by that is this is not a lore channel in any way, shape, or form. I do not do lore. I may talk about stuff that's lore related, but I am not a lore channel. Like a lore channel to me is Fire and Blood, or a lore channel to me is Talking Thrones, right? Those are two of the big people in the Game of Thrones space in regards to deep diving just stuff from the books. Those guys are absolutely fantastic. I sub to them, I follow them, I watch their videos every single time they drop one because they give really, really nice and nuanced perspectives on certain aspects of both the show and the books as well. The last time I read Fire and Blood was in either 2019 or 2020. That was damn near 4 fucking years ago. I don't remember what I had for breakfast last week or what I did on my days off last week. I'm not gonna remember all the nuanced shit from this book. This book covers like the entire fucking history of the goddamn Targaryens from old Valyria all the way up until their goddamn collapse under Aerys, the mad fucking king. I'm not gonna remember the nuances of situations that happen inside of a fucking room. I do not care. Here's the thing. This channel is it's a water cooler channel. And what I mean by that is I want you to think of like somebody that you work with at your job that you're super fucking cool with. That you know that when you go to work, you're going to be able to chop it up with this person for 30 minutes to maybe an hour, just geeking out, having fun and talking about the latest episode of like The Boys, The Acolyte or whatever. That is what this channel is. This channel is the Saitama of channels. I'm a hero for fun. I only do this for fun. Like I relatively do not give a shit. I post videos, people respond. I try to respond to as much stuff as possible in the videos. Sometimes I see a little bit of harassment happening and I just shadow ban you from the channel all the fuck together. But other than that, it's designed to be a space where people can come and just have a blast watching videos. And it's really weird watching the difference. It's almost night and day. The difference between the boys community right now who's just basically having fun and absorbing the content and giving like really really fantastic feedback, and the fucking miserable pit of the Game of Thrones and Star Wars community that it's either you're not being descriptive enough and you need to follow the lore and speak about the lore and talk about the thing, or it's like you're only upset because the lead of this show is a woman. I am literally in a fucking Supercorp shirt. Shut the fuck up. Like, it's not my fault that the Acolyte isn't up to par. That, and if you actually went through and watched the reviews for the channel, I haven't even been super fucking critical to the point where I've been shitting on the Acolyte. I thought that the fourth episode was an improvement over the third episode. I gave it I would say, pretty good fucking criticism about things they could improve on, things that just did not work in any way, shape, or form. The fact that we kind of meander for about 40 minutes before the plot gets going, and then when the plot finally gets going, it cuts to a fucking cliffhanger. And it's like I said in the review video, you didn't really deserve the cliffhanger because of how bad you of a job you did setting up the story or the origin stories for like both these twins. But that's just me. In regards to like the Game of Thrones stuff, the Game of Thrones stuff is just for fun. Like, you know, I talk about Game of Thrones. I'm going to be watching House of the Dragon this following week as well. I'm going to be talking about stuff that happens in that. If you've seen me on the TikTok side of things, I'm basically doing like Daemon Targaryen TikTok shit that I'm well known for over on that side. You can go over to TikTok and you can fucking enjoy it over there. But it's goofy. Like I said, I am not a lore channel. If you are coming to me to see, like, you know, in Tales to Astonish number 37, you'll see that Ant-Man entered the quantum realm at so and so and so and so and exited the blah blah blah. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy at all. Comics Explains exists. Like I said, Talking Thrones exists. Fire and Blood exists. I actually don't know if there's a YouTuber that does lore for the boys. I actually need to like look into that to see if there's anybody who does like serious lore content for the boys. But I'm not that guy. I'm sorry that I'm not that guy. I'm sorry that you came here and you were upset because, you know, I don't agree with your worldview. Tough shit. um 99% of the people you encounter on a daily basis are not going to agree with your worldview. It's just having fun with the things that we find similar. Like, you may not vote the same as me. That's cool. Like, you're free to vote for whoever the fuck you want to vote for. You may not like the same food as me. That's cool. You're free to eat whatever the fuck you want to eat. But, you know, as long as you're not taking the differences between us and turning them into like these negative things that you want to fucking harp on, that you want to dial down and absolutely focus on and say that that's the reason why you despise somebody or you fucking hate somebody. If you're that type of person, go kick rocks. I'm not gonna come for you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna take time out of my day and attack you because like we're slightly different. Everybody's fucking different. That's just a waste of energy. Like I said, it's really night and day the vibe that you get from the people enjoying the boys videos. Like, for instance, I did a video about Starlight. I'm definitely gonna do like a rebuttal video where I'm on some Shaq shit where I'm like, I'm extremely sorry I was unfamiliar with your game in regards to the last episode, and that's just to have fun. Like, a lot of the videos I do are designed for people to, like, you know, drop in, have a little bit fun on the video, make you think a little bit about a different perspective about something that's going on, and then post a comment. And if it's within like the first like 2-3 hours, I'm able to respond to it. Or shit, I might not respond to you for like 3 days, and all of a sudden randomly I finally get to your comment and I respond to you and we just chop it up there. But there's other times where there's just too many comments and I can't read through all that shit. Like, it gets wild. I think like the sister sage video about the whole lobotomy thing. Just a point of reference in regards to that video. I'm extremely sorry, but there's like I do like it's more or less a personal like 24-hour embargo where after 24 hours, if you have not seen the video, you're shit out of luck. And sometimes I try to do 24 hours, and instead of hitting the 24-hour mark, I'm like at 16 or like 17. But like, if you haven't watched the video by like the end of the day, like, I'm sorry. We're gonna be talking about that shit. Like, when tomorrow drops, I've probably got like four boys videos lined up. Just the way it is. If you see some shit in if you see some shit in the thumbnail or you see some shit in the title, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to learn to get over it. That's not on me or the thousands of people in the channel that watched the video already that you haven't watched it. I've learned to stay off fucking Twitter because I don't want to be spoiled with Deadpool and Wolverine. All I've seen so far is the trailer. All the other shit for the special people that are cameoing in it, no clue. I'm gonna be 100% surprised when I see them when I get into the theater. And that's how I roll. When I know an episode of something's coming out, I don't go on Twitter. I don't go on TikTok. I barely go on YouTube. The only reason I go on YouTube is to upload a video, probably talking about something else until I can get to that other thing. But yeah, I just want to clear that up. I am not a lore channel. Stop coming to me as though I am a lore channel. I am just a guy. Like, I think is it even in my hold on, because now I have to actually go. Now I have to actually go to the YouTube channel because I could have sworn that in the if I was to go to my channel like I was a normal fucking person, I could have sworn in my channel, hold on, I don't want that to play. In my channel, it says, hello, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm just a guy who enjoys the same. Yeah, hello, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm just a guy who enjoys the same sci-fi, fantasy, adventure, comic books, anime, and gaming worlds that you enjoy. I hope you like my videos and you join in on the discussion. At no point anywhere there does it say, I am the Marquis of Lore. Please come and sit down so I can bestow upon you the knowledge that I gleaned from this ancient tome written by George R. R. Martin. And stop being fucking goofy. Like I've said it before and I'll say it again. Stop taking this book whole cloth. Was it written by George R. R. Martin? Yes. However, the person who is speaking in this book is Maester Lewin, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. I'm not opening the fucking book to correct it. You go to the fucking website and figure it out yourself. But the Maester who wrote this is a member of the Green Council. It's the black guy on the show. He does not like the blacks in any way, shape, or form because there's like this whole fucking conspiracy with the Maesters and Hightower and whether or not the Maesters are attempting to kill off the Targaryens by killing off their dragons, or at least weaken the Targaryens by killing off their dragons. He does not like them. And it is the equivalent of your high school bully writing an autobiography about you. It's not going to be flattering in any way, shape, or form. Or somebody going to your job and finding somebody that you absolutely fucking despise to write your autobiography. It's not going to be flattering in any way, shape, or form. Stop taking the shit whole cloth and stop being so fucking sensitive when people say that you can't take the book verbatim, that you can't copy what's in the book 100%, because it's the honest truth. The person who's writing about these events is writing it from a certain perspective in which they absolutely, holy fuck, we hit 3 million views on the channel. That's absolutely fucking insane. That's crazy. Damn. Completely derailed my train of thought. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. I think this is a good spot to end the fucking video. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good spot to end the video. Bye.